Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us this Saturday evening for the Saturday Night Superstars RHL Featured Match between Supun Liyanage and Tahsin S. I'm here with Javier, Jason Rodriguez III. Javier, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing all right, I guess. A very mixed day for me. My post earlier, I lost my phone and my glasses today in the lake I was at, so kind of not doing there. Came into some troubles in the Facebook group, but now that I'm talking with you, got to speak with you a little bit beforehand and get to play this great match tonight. I'm actually starting to feel a little better today, man. How you feeling today?
I'm not doing too bad. Saw a couple of my buddies today. Feeling pretty good. Sorry your day's been so crappy so far. At least you don't have to play either of these guys to finish off the evening.
Yeah, man, you're telling me about it. I still got to play Tyler Barola for the heavy hitter.
True.
That's got it.
And as you can see on the side here, it looks like you have Jeff Ray, JY1019 on Sunday. How you feeling about that one?
Oh, man, I'm already nervous. I'm very nervous with that one. That one is supposed to be tonight, but we got these two guys to come in to these plays tonight. It's a little schedule tentative, but yeah, tomorrow night I'm not looking forward to Jeff. They're always tough ones. Third winningest 270 player of all time, so I got my hands full tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll definitely be tuning in for that one. I'll be in the comments going nuts.
Oh, I might be there with you. We'll see. It looks like our faithful, number one fan, Suraj, is in the comments here. It's an exciting game to provide and a great distraction. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah.
From the ongoing controversies, looking forward to this one. Yes, Suraj.
This game is quite a treat indeed. Speaking of this game, I'm going to throw a poll into the comments in just a moment here.
Yes.
It's going to be who will win this Battle of the Titans. Will it be Tahsin S. or Supun Liyanage?
I'm interested to see how this poll turns out also.
One day I'll get his name right. Supun Liyanage. There we go. That's right? Hopefully. Or otherwise I'll just reinforce it.
It's like Liyanage. You pronounce it like with an R.
Liyanage. Alright.
It's like you pronounce it like with if there's an R in there. That's the trick, he said.
I feel like I always oversell the R, though, because he says it with an accent, so you don't really hear the R. So he's kind of faking us out, right? You're not really supposed to say it with a hard R.
Yeah.
And now, introducing Supun Liyanage. Yes, that's right, there's an R.
Liyanage. I think it's like Liyanage.
I dig it. I'm with it.
Yeah, we're gonna need to have him. See it, Liyanage. See that he commented right there, Liyanage. I am correct.
Right, Liyanage. Okay, fine. You know what? I said it right for a while, and then I doubled back. I did the double clash pivot with my brain.
Call back. I love it. Chad Harris commenting. He said, "Good to see me here today after the day I've had." I really appreciate that, Chad. Good friend of mine. Thank you.
Looks like we already got 17 people here right now.
Nice.
This is going to be a great match.
I cannot wait for this. Yes, looks like Supun's in. But yeah. But Chad, don't worry. I'll hit you up after this stream sometime tonight if you're up late. If not, we could always message. We could always chat tomorrow. We got some. Want to do a little catch up on some RHL stuff here. Of course, Chad Harris is the commissioner of the RHL White House, the RHL Congress. But tonight we got this great match. This great match in the RHL White House with Supun and Tahsin. Two crowd favorites here. Supun, very friendly guy. Everyone cannot meet a guy who hates him. This guy is awesome.
Agree.
Tahsin, very, very tough competitor, but also a very funny guy, and a guy who knows a lot of pop culture, and I get along with. So I can't decide who I want to win this match. I just looking for a great match here.
Nice color palette looks like we'll have. Nice and clean. That's good. I was looking at me, but still, that still counts. Let's take a quick look at their bonuses before we get things going, just for anyone who's unfamiliar here. Stone, of course, big town and gown, swing state, manufacturing. You can't understate the African-American bonus there. Penalties, not really too severe. You know, obviously, minus 30 with oil and gas, it's not really that big of a deal. DeSantis, huge swing state. I mean, all swing state, really. I mean,
yes.
If you look at DeSantis, he's really primed for the hangman strategy. If you start with Old South. Beautiful swing state.
Yeah, DeSantis, Supun was very deadly in the with Ron DeSantis in multiplayer games, starting off with the zero spin turn and then moving into those swing, those swing rust bout states, those swing manufacturing states, to work his way to both of those the long route. It's a little bit different though, one-on-one. We might see him go swing first. Definitely, I definitely see him going to swing first. The stone also has a big swing state bonus, so Tahsin might want to go stop Supun from getting his biggest bonus. It is a really big bonus.
Yeah, that is solid. And just really quickly, did throw the poll in the video. It's very close right now. 11 votes total. We got 6-5 in Supun's favor. He's winning with 55%. Who will win this Battle of the Titans? We'll check back in on the ballot. And with that, I will make my spend. Let's see where these two start. All right, here we go. Okay. Wow, okay.
Zero spin.
Zero spend indeed. You know...
And Tahsin going just North Carolina, Virginia, looking for a clash there probably. Both these guys wanting to hold back a little bit. So we can still see some clashes going on this next round. We can see one from Florida probably.
Now, if I had to guess, and I certainly will because I'm not either of these guys, DeSantis here is basically, in my opinion, ensuring that he gets his swing states. So he's holding back, and he's basically waiting to see which, if any, of the swing states the stone was going to start in. Now I think he'll do Florida, Pennsylvania, or no, he'll probably do the, you know, the perfect route, which is Florida, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and then New Mexico. I believe that's exactly
Florida,
what you need.
Florida, Ohio.
Yep, you're right. Okay.
Wisconsin, New Mexico.
Yep, exactly.
That would be perfect. But also, you know, I could definitely see Supun going into Pennsylvania and Ohio and the smattering of other swing states just to be safe that he gets it.
Let's go ahead and do our spend.
Yeah, these guys probably working quick here.
Okay, so checking out the stone. What do you think this is all about? You think he's also just going straight for swing too? Also, I mean, you mentioned probably a clash check here.
Yeah. Tahsin definitely not afraid to go head to head with a top player at the beginning of a game, fight for a bonus. He is in both swing states and Old South. The stone doesn't have a minus in Old South, so that'd be a strong route for him to go also.
Oh, here we go. Yep, both of them making a play for swing, I think.
Here we go. So, Supun with the Supun getting Florida, that's pretty big.
He saved money again, though.
Okay.
Because he had about 500K. Or, no, exactly 500K.
Yeah. So it looks like Tahsin wants to ensure that he gets Old South while also making sure that swing is hard for Supun to get.
Yep, at least force him to overspend a little bit to ensure he gets his bonus.
Yes, I think that's definitely Tahsin's play here. He's looking to definitely slow Supun to that bonus. Supun's still having 500,000.
Yep.
That's pretty big. I expect Tahsin to go up in all the Old South states he's in, and possibly even go up in New York. Or maybe even save for another round, maybe, I guess, and go into New York. But I definitely see him moving from the Old South to New York. Maybe he's trying to continually, maybe try to throw a couple pips into some of these swing states to slow Supun down. That's going to be his key here, because I don't think he's going to stop Supun from getting this swing state bonus, especially being in Florida.
Agree.
Now that he's in Florida. Florida and Ohio, that would be enough. That's 150 right there. You just need 50 more. So I think there was a clash in Wisconsin.
Yes, there was.
Yeah. So.
I'd respond to some of our comments here, but it seems all anyone's talking about for some reason is Mongolian goat holes. I don't know what that's all about.
What?
I'm serious.
What?
That's what they're talking about right now, Javier. You got to see what's going on in here. These people are talking about Mongolian goat holes. This is real life right now. This lounge has gone insane.
We've gone upside down in the last 48 hours.
We must have a full moon on that board. I'm serious.
Tyler Barola is saying that something reminds him of the last cricket game he saw. And Suraj is repeating, cricket is not an obscure sport at all unless you're from the U.S. Chad is saying, I'm hearing crickets outside my house. Oh wait, wrong cricket. Okay. Tyler is saying, what's that sport in Mongolia where they toss the dead goat in the bucket? So it looks like they're talking about obscure sports. If you're looking for obscure sports, you go nowhere further than ESPN 8 The Ocho.
I thought you were going to say 270.
Oh, I don't know. I was going to say, don't you agree with me, Cotton, that ESPN 8 Ocho, that's where you go for obscure sports. Of course, as a dodgeball wrestler.
Sure. Absolutely. No, we haven't gotten to use that yet, huh? That was a bold move, Cotton.
Yeah. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays out for them.
Right. Bold strategy. There it is.
Oh, one of my favorites. I could just pop that in and watch it.
I wish I could throw a wrench into one of these games.
What?
You know the part where he's like, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. And then he just
you know the wrench you could throw? You could just go do a double tap in Cali or in Texas right now.
Yeah.
That'd be your wrench.
That's true. He's got the money too. But that doesn't pick him up any bonuses, right? No.
No, not yet.
I'll tell you what. A lot of different things happened when I played that game against Tahsin in the roundtable, but I think one of the most important moves I made was a weird pivot to California as I've been reflecting back on it. So, we'll see.
Yeah, some people have been able to successfully pull off the California.
It's just got to be the right time. You've got to get something out of it. You've got to be on your way to get something soon. Otherwise, it's just a sink.
Definitely, the next round is like you have to get something for California in the next round, like some type of bonus. It's looking like Tahsin's gonna get the swing state bonus. Oh, just gets it. That would have been huge if he clashed. But he was able to get the bonus. Spends all 500, almost all 500, almost all his money, 500,000. He picks up that big bonus.
Wow. Well, he got his old self bonus, so there's that.
Yeah, so we might see maybe another low spend for Tahsin. He's definitely not afraid to let the other player dictate what's going to happen in the game. And Supun, he's probably going to spend defending. Probably put some pressure in North Carolina, Pennsylvania.
Tyler Barola says the double California clash pivot trademark.
There we go.
Absolutely. That sounds like the name of an amazing tournament, where you where you have to lock in California before you can proceed with the rest of the game.
How does that even work?
National groups.
So you have to either lock in California or Texas before you proceed.
Fine, but
you have 2 players.
I'll allow it. You gotta do the Arkansas challenge, Javier, where you lock in Arkansas on turn 2, and then you win the game. And then if you actually win, then it's a bonus.
Then it's a bonus.
Yeah. Arkansas is all that matters. Everybody knows that.
Oof.
I'll tell you what. There's a conspiracy, there's a situation going on the boards right now, and regardless of what side you're on, I'll tell you one thing: people should keep their eyes on Arkansas, because that's where the magic really happens.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Brendan Borman, that's low. You're killing me, Brendan.
Oh, Siraj, I won't repeat that distasteful comment. Hey, Brendan,
Yeah,
what's up,
like
man? Time for our odds. I'm really into the odds that we're getting whenever Brendan joins. It's a nice ad.
We got some live odds from Brendan's with Supun at -110 and Tahsin at +100. So this is a very close match. This is a very close matchup. They only smoked a couple hits.
Oh, don't worry, I muted my mic for that. That was just a joke.
Yes.
Get with it, Javier.
Get with the times. Oh, man. Yeah, now that I'm going to be phoneless for a couple of days, it's definitely going to put a hindrance on some of my RHL work. So definitely want to put that out there for sure. I know a lot of RHL players and followers are listening right now. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, it's definitely gonna hinder my ability to get back to you guys in a timely manner and update the standings on the website in a timely manner. So if you please could just bear with me for these next couple of days, it might be a little bit slower. But at least tomorrow we got a good match. Me versus Jeff. We got Tyler Barola. He's in the comments right now. He's going to be streaming that one. So very low spin by Tahsin. Looking like he's setting himself up for counting down.
Yep. Looks like it. About even money right now. What do we got for
Supun
states?
was able to keep his swing. Is he in Pennsylvania also?
I think so. Yes, they're tied actually.
So we might see a double tap in Texas right now.
Double tap in Texas would give him manufacturing, right? Yeah. If he got Pennsylvania.
If he just needs to keep Wisconsin and Ohio.
Oh, I was thinking of the stone. You're right. If DeSantis goes in, then yeah, he'll get manufacturing.
I'm guessing DeSantis has 130. He spent quite a bit of his swing last tournament protecting Wisconsin and getting Arizona and New Mexico. So I'm guessing he has at least 400,000. So we could see a Texas clash here, a double tap clash. Both Texas is very important for both these candidates, I'd say. Man.
Oh yeah, because Texas is the key to several bonuses right now for both of them, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention the showdown over oil we'll have.
Yeah.
Both these guys, very, very skilled players. They've both won at least hundreds of matches at the bare minimum. They've played each other, I think, several times. I think this is going to be a very even match.
They played each other several dozen times, I believe.
Yeah,
always going back and forth. Supun, of course, number 4 winningest 270 player of all time. And Tahsin S. RHL Season 1 champion. He doesn't have a lot of wins racked up, but I know he plays as far as sets up the player friends mode.
I was going to say.
Quite a bit. And you don't get any wins for that. But we got a turn here. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, there's easily hundreds of wins missing from his record because of that. Easily. Yep,
Yeah.
There he goes into New York.
Yeah.
And there it is. Double Texas.
Double Texas. Looks like the Stone's looking for African American and high tech. He's setting himself up for those bonuses. Supun rise to get to Pennsylvania and New Hampshire. That causes the Stone to not have enough to get high tech just yet. But the Stone will definitely be able to get African American.
Yep, definitely.
Probably next turn. He goes up in New York and goes up in New York and Michigan and Georgia. That should definitely be enough to get that bonus for him.
Oh yeah,
and
he definitely has enough.
If he has enough for Massachusetts as well, he'll be able to pick up Town and Gown too. So it's very actually doesn't. I don't know if it works in real life, but in the game, starting Old South and moving to New York, very beneficial. Very beneficial.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You say, especially if your candidate, you have a Democrat who has no minus in the Old South or a small minus in the Old South. Crooked Hillary only has a minus 10 in the Old South, so she instead of getting 50, she gets 45.
Still viable.
It's still very viable. And if she gets the Old South and able to get New York, you know how we all know how deadly she is in New York. If she has New York, that's pretty much her bread and butter right there. If she doesn't have New York,
yep.
If you play with Crooked Hillary and you don't get New York, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, because you're just basically playing with a semi-regular candidate at that point. Unless you opted for her crazy national groups as well.
Very true.
But that depends on if you're in a 1v1 or a multiplayer most of the time. Yeah, I completely agree about the Old South. I think really the only time the Old South isn't viable is when you start to get into the territory of those deep Democrat candidates that are in the region of 35% negative, 50% negative. Then I think you might have to reconsider possibly. But I usually don't play candidates like that myself.
So it looked like we broke some news to some people that they didn't know that the Play Your Friends didn't give you wins.
Oh, wow. Yeah, unfortunately they do not.
Yeah, they do not. It would be very easy to give yourself wins, clearly, if that was the case.
Yep.
Yeah. Definitely why I like keeping a track of all the RHL records. I mean, I've only had one season, but I plan to keep track. I plan to keep track of all the stats going forward. I know Richard keeps meticulous stats. Jeremy gets stats too, and perhaps one day we're able to get a.
Look at that, Cali.
Ooh, California. So wanting to insure California, pretty smart move actually, instead of trying to fight for high tech without California.
Right, because now he'll definitely get it.
Yeah. But also looking for African American. Let's see if he has enough for African American.
Looks like Supun's making his play towards the oil money as well.
Yes, and agriculture.
Yep. He did get his manufacturing. There'll be a nice 75K towards those states going forward.
Yeah, but just to finish my thought, it'd be nice to have at least all the official tournaments. If we get all their records together someday, be able to compile them. Very maybe far off day, but then we could probably combine those scores. But that's cool. That's definitely a idea for something down the line.
Yeah, it's a big
job. We're still in the very rudimentary stages of building this community, but honestly, I'm very happy with the people I'm meeting. You are a great guy. A lot of these guys in the comments are great guys. I love this page and what it's been able to. I don't want to say what it's been able to do for me, but just like being able to get my mind off what's going on in the world and create new friendships. Create new friendships, with people not only across the country, across the whole globe. So.
Oh yeah, that's a super cool thing.
I very much love this page for that reason.
I've enjoyed this streaming too. Like I feel like this streaming has helped me be more creative again. You know, like I feel like I did all kinds of stuff in college, even, you know, all kinds of improv and things like that. And the last few years, just, you know, working. This has been very enjoyable for me.
Yeah. I'm right there with you too. Definitely, it's made me feel like I'm committed to something and want me to be able to a reason to go up and do something, especially just like updating the stats or something, or updating the website, or just trying to set a stream up for something. It's just fun. I enjoy it.
It's a community. It's a community. Alright, he's wicked close to some state lobbies here, guys. Look at that. Bang, bang. Export. Agriculture. High tech is on its way for Mr. Tahsin here.
Mr. The Stone.
Yes. Mr. The Stone.
Mr. The Stone. We see a lot of battleground states early in this match. Not a lot of locked-in states, so we're going to see some fireworks here. I'm very excited. Of course, this is Supun Liyanage as Ron DeSantis and Tahsin S Lake as The Stone. Tahsin S Lake was Season 1 RHL champion, and Supun Liyanage is the 4th most winningest 270 player of all time. So
I like that word.
What is that?
Winningest. That's a fun word.
Yes, winningest. It is a fun word to say. Yes.
Fun word to hear.
Oh man, I gotta tell you, when I'm viewing this Discord screen and I see your profile pic, the Ritz crackers, oh, that's making me crave some Ritz, man. I love me some Ritz.
Do you know what? I gotta be honest. That thing you're looking at is from a game I was playing earlier in the year, and that actually says Crits Crackers.
Yeah, it does say Crits, but I figured I just recognized the Ritz, so I wanted to talk about Ritz. I see the C. What is that game?
Dude, Ritz with cheese is fire.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm a fat kid too, so my opinion is certified on that. Absolutely certified. What were you gonna ask?
No, I was just gonna say that I could eat Ritz by themselves. Like they're just like so salty and buttery. Really underrated as a snack, I'd say.
But I'm the kind of person that has to take it up to the next level, you know?
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay, let's look at this important turn here. Illinois. Here we go. So Supun's able to... No pressure in Illinois. Pressure in Michigan, though.
Oh!
It looks like he wants to just stay even in North Carolina. That's going to cause...
Yeah.
And Virginia. So causing some... Just maybe trying to cause some unsteadiness. Uneasiness, perhaps. Let's see the bonuses.
Hey, look at that. That's big.
Counting down. Agriculture.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Huge for Tahsin, though. Huge bonuses.
Yeah, 2 big bonuses. 2 of his biggest bonuses.
All he's missing is swing states. He has all of his best hits.
And manufacturing.
Oh, true. Yep.
Yeah. DeSantis not be able to get oil quite yet, but he will be able to after this turn.
No, he'll totally get oil.
Surely he'll get oil.
Javier, can you please not undercut me in front of the people? They need to know that I'm an expert. I'm a math surgeon, just like everybody else. Thank you, man. Anyway, so like I said, he's gonna get oil this turn. He's definitely gonna steal Texas.
I love it, Tyler. He said Tyler Barola calling for a group hug. I love it. Most likes in the comments.
By the way, quick side note. This has to be heard. I was playing a game against Eugene V. Debs a couple days ago, and the total amount of money that he had at one point was 666. That's some demonic shit right there. He scares me, man.
Connection. I think you're starting to add up the dots, man. I think you're onto something.
You have to play him at exactly midnight on Halloween, and then you'll find out who he really is. Then you'll find out who he is. If I was Eugene V. Debs, I would reveal myself on midnight on Halloween. At midnight on Halloween. In like a really spooky fashion. We should try and contact this man. Could you imagine the ratings? Unveiling Eugene V. Debs? Or at least...
Yes, but I would really love to get to see who Eugene V. Debs is.
He's 3 developers in a trench coat standing on each other's shoulders, I guarantee it.
Sunglasses.
Absolutely. Sorry I held up that game, I was ranting. Alabama. Oh! Look at that.
Arizona, that's huge, and that's going to be big towards the Latino.
Michigan. Oh, look at that.
Michigan flip.
You know what's good when I say, oh, look at that.
North Carolina, perhaps Virginia.
Wow.
Maybe he's trying to take away African American.
I think he might have. It's a pretty big swing, yeah?
Yeah.
20K at least. And I think it is close, too.
Virginia. Locks in Virginia.
I think he did lose it.
Let's see.
I think he did. Because he picked up Arizona, but he lost like 60K right there, and he was already very close to the line.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, he does lose it. He does lose it.
I do know
Picks
some
up
money.
oil gas. Picks up export.
That's big.
5-2 now. And that's the type of move, veteran move, that'll get you the W late in the game when you're able to not only pick up bonuses for yourself, but in the same move, take away a bonus.
I'll tell you what, though, play it back, and these guys have stayed neck and neck in electorals the entire time.
Very close game electorally. Right now, Supun has the money advantage, and the
not
advantage
not
and
in
the
lobbies,
cash
though.
on hand.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's not even at all.
Yeah, but Tahsin's on his way to getting high tech.
True.
Actually, oh man, it was very smart of Tahsin to take Virginia, but Supun to take Virginia.
Yeah. Let's see how close that was, actually.
And Michigan.
Wow, that's what it was, too.
Wow.
He needed both.
That's what it was. He did need it, yeah, both.
Yeah, because,
I wonder if he can go for the Arizona still as well.
The thing is before he stole Arizona, he was only within about 10K or less of what he needed for African Americans. So by picking up Arizona, it put him about like 30K or so over. Virginia, he's, if he lost Virginia, he would have been fine. But North Carolina too, that did it.
Yeah, definitely. Supun stealing Michigan, North Carolina, and Virginia that round. Tahsin getting flipping Arizona was not enough to keep the African American bonus.
Brennan says Supun negative 125, Tahsin plus 110 for our odds.
Yes. Yeah, so Tahsin right now has the edge on getting Latino as soon as he gets up in California. But man, taking that Michigan, Virginia also hinders him from the high tech as well, and until he goes up in California. So very keen eyes by Supun there.
Yep. What if he flipped what if he flipped Pennsylvania though? I would get it.
Yeah.
I would get it to him as well.
If Tahsin was able to flip Pennsylvania, he would still have to go up. To the third pip in California, which he's still pretty far away from that.
Would he? I think that would be enough without Cali. Yeah.
Oh, to get the high tech. Yeah. That's right. He has New York. You're right. You corrected me.
And then,
you got me there.
And then African American, I think he's going to keep it, or he's going to get it back no matter what with these two, unless there's pressure somewhere else. I think he should be good.
Yeah, he should be able to get African American back.
Well, he's got to keep Louisiana as well, I think.
That's true. DeSantis did just get the oil bonus.
Let's take a look.
DeSantis did just get the oil bonus. So we might see DeSantis also pivot to some of the other Latino states now that maybe continue to put some pressure on. Or maybe we might even see him start going to California. Maybe try to do a California
Maybe.
Still.
He does have a good amount of money saved up. He's had swing states the longest. Or actually, he spent all of his swing state money to steal Virginia and North Carolina, most likely.
Yeah.
So it's probably the manufacturing money.
Perhaps he did spend in Michigan too, though.
True.
Maybe he just has a bunch of normal cash.
Brendan says, look for Louisiana pressure. And Pennsylvania and Michigan would get high tech and would take export, I think, Brendan says as well. All right, here we go. California. Yeah, you called it, man. Look at it. Pressure in Cali. Moving up in Mississippi. North Carolina's all locked in. That's going to go to Supun. New Hampshire flips back to Tahsin.
Not quite enough.
There it is. High tech.
There's a high tech.
Yep.
There's a high tech.
That's big, because now he's going to be able to use that to defend California.
And he takes export away.
Oh, and he gets African American back.
And high tech and takes away export, but let's see if Supun is able to get California.
It's really true what they say, that turn 8 is when you start to see games really take shape. That's the turn.
Yeah.
Latino.
Both these guys quite a bit of money now. What were you gonna say there, bud?
Latino, probably one to watch here. Very close.
Yeah, it's definitely key here to see for us to watch what happens in California. We gotta check out California. There might be a clash, but if Supun does have 600K freed up, he does have oil. He does have agriculture. He didn't spend. He might have spent. What could he spend on North Carolina? His swing and his manufacturing. So he could have kept his ag. He might have 600,000 if he could go through in California and get it. No pressure in Illinois. No pressure in Texas. No pressure in Florida. He could go all out for it right now. Tahsin might be able to notice that if he knows, because Tahsin can't go 3 pegs in California. He cannot go 3 pegs in California. So he might notice that and maybe do a Florida pressure. Noticing that, hoping that Supun spends all his money in Cali.
Florida pressure is coming for sure.
Yeah, he got African American back.
Because he can let's check out African American real quick. The sooner he can solidify that, where he doesn't have to worry about it, the more easily he'll be able to stack and put pressure and possibly steal Florida. Let's see. No pressure. No pressure. Probably easier to do this. Just Louisiana, right? Yeah. So he pretty much has African American all locked up, and then he can just start to go in on Florida. Oh yeah. All right, here we go.
Very excited to see here what's going on. Supun is Ron DeSantis. Tahsin is the Stone. 2 great players, 2 of the best here. Let's see what goes on turn 10. Going into Alaska. Are we doing a ballot push here?
Possibly. That's what I was just thinking. Oh, look at that.
I don't think there's enough states locked in.
Cali flip.
Yes, that big Cali flip. Huge. Pressure in Illinois. Clash in Indiana. Yeah, there it is, that California. No pressure in Florida, though. Tahsin trying to pick up votes now. Montana's a weird move.
I like Montana.
Montana's so weird.
Montana's a great move.
It's like so off the wall for both these guys. He's just going to Montana like that.
Montana's the best one to put 2 pips in when you're trying to do the ballot, because everyone always does 1 pip into it. So, dude, you know? Because they think Montana sucks in the game.
Well, yeah, but Supun going 2 pips in there? Maybe he was trying to block a
ballot blocker, maybe. Let's see. There it is. Ooh, yeah, look at that.
Gains Latino, gains export.
Very
6
nice.
to 4 now with the bonuses. Supun's definitely going to be looking to flip high tech, but Tahsin is pressuring in Illinois.
Could see a Michigan. Could see a Michigan flip.
Nah, that's true, but Supun has a big cash advantage. He has not big cash advantage, but he does have the cash advantage.
Pennsylvania. So he has that high tech money, and you
have to worry about Pennsylvania. Yeah, so he's gonna have to defend.
Those swing states will get you every time. Unless they don't, in which case something else will get you every time.
So let's see how many locked-in votes we have. We have 15, we have 25, 28, we have 32, 40, 51 electoral votes locked in, it looks like. I don't think I missed anything. If I did, correct me in the comments, please. But I think 51 electoral votes are locked in, so we're 49 votes away. Still got a few white states on the left on the board, so that means those states have not been entered into. Very excited.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I'm very excited to see how this match is going to end up.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was just going to say, Supun did drop in a comment. He said, I saw the ballot coming, hence the spending in random states, including Montana. So I think he probably you know, the ballot's not coming yet, but I think he probably doesn't want to get stuck spending in all those different states for a very obvious last turn or two, so he's going to drop in them now so he has options later without it being all of his money. That's just my guess. And let me make my spend here.
Jackson Tingle saying the music makes it 10 times more interesting. We got good music up. Yes, it does. Music does make a difference here. Tyler does pick some great music. Tyler also makes all these graphics, makes great graphics. As I say that, we hit 20 viewers. Very cool.
Nice. Thanks, Javier.
Yes.
It's a pleasure.
Yes.
I enjoy making these.
You do such a great job. I mean, the backdrop, the displaying who these players are, definitely helps. Just like you said to me a couple weeks ago, it's the difference between a restaurant and a regular restaurant and a restaurant having neon lights on. It's like, just catches your attention.
Absolutely. Yeah, it definitely helped in that multiplayer match that we did for the multiplayer Flash tournament recently. Because I just feel like even when you post a comment, you know, I mean, I feel like it's still kind of difficult to remember who's who. I think if you can see it nice and big on the screen, I mean, it's right there.
Yes.
But
like
I think Richard Altfeld does a pretty good job at that too. Though he usually has like some kind of graphic or setup on the left. Yeah. Okay, ballot.
Definitely started that first. As we see some pressure in some of these smaller states here, that are going to key down the line. Definitely going to see a big battle.
Illinois, look at that.
Flip. That's a pretty big flip. Let's see if there's any bonuses that flip.
Oh!
Michigan flips too. What's going on here?
Oh man!
Is Pennsylvania going to flip? Pennsylvania might flip. Gotta look out for Pennsylvania.
Money went somewhere. Okay.
Money went somewhere.
And that's a lot of money too for what they have right now.
A lot of votes.
Yep. Locked in too. Wow.
So that might have been enough for high tech. Actually, I don't know. I don't think so. Actually, I think it seems high tech. Yeah. You know what? Tahsin came out. I think he won that round. I think Tahsin won that round. He locked in Michigan. He kept.
I agree.
Even though he lost Pennsylvania, he flipped it with Illinois and Michigan, winning the EVs, which is ultimately the most important prize in the match. Definitely going to close out Illinois, so going to keep those bonuses.
I still think that Florida pressure is coming.
Plus, there's Florida pressure coming. Yeah, definitely
if,
right there.
Think about it too, because even if he doesn't get Florida, if you're Supun, you have to spend in Florida at that point. You have to. He has African American money. You know he has a decent amount, at least enough to steal. That 100K could be the difference, even if he just defends one. You know.
Yeah. How far did he go up in Illinois?
Just 2 over.
100. So Supun went up 2 in New Jersey and in Illinois. That's very interesting. Illinois, very important. Not at least for electoral votes purposes.
What do we got locked in here? 16.
Yeah, Supun's bonuses are very safe with California, Texas, and Florida having those 3 states.
71. 87.
Probably not thinking about Michigan. Michigan was very risky for Tahsin.
Yeah, it was. But sometimes when you do crazy moves like that, sometimes it's the one that gets it for you, though. You got to make risky plays like that. I think that's what really makes the difference. You know, if you always go with the cautious play, what you're doing is going to be expected. You have to do the unexpected sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm right there with you, buddy. Definitely agree with you there. It looks like Brendan's asking to see the high-tech bar.
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look at that. Very close. Is Supun pressure anywhere that he's able to flip that down the line? Washington, Connecticut.
Yep.
We might see Tahsin want to defend there. Let's go down these bonuses and let's see what if any of them are at risk of being losing.
He's gonna have to lock in Louisiana or Illinois now.
Yeah. Latino's safe. Oil's safe. High tech. That's the one that we're talking about. That's one of probably the most vulnerables. Agriculture is very safe. Manufacturing is very safe. South, very safe. Export, another one. That isn't safe as well, actually. Even with a Florida pressure. Even with the Florida flip. Swing states, that's very secure.
Yeah, town and gown as well, of course. Because that just always relies on New York, of course.
Yeah, so high tech is the one that's most vulnerable at being flipped. Tahsin might want to force a ballot ASAP. The longer that Supun is able to drag this game, I think the advantage goes to him further. He's got his 6. Those bonuses are set. They're not going to lose them.
Here we go.
Let's see what happens here. Pressure.
Bama.
Very low spend. Ooh. Very low spend.
It's holding back for something.
A big spend by Tahsin.
Yep. Locked in.
Ooh, it looks like we're going to get a ballot.
Tahsin
able to force the ballot here. We definitely have over 100 votes.
Here we go. Let's see.
No bonuses flip.
Yep.
And here's our ballot, ladies and gentlemen.
Ballot next turn, yeah. Florida, wow. No pressure. That's
no
it.
Pressure. And that's huge.
That is a discount on Florida.
Let's see where we have Supun Liyanage, the 4th winningest 270 player of all time, facing off against RHL champion Tahsin. And this ballot round is no pressure in Florida, no pressure in Ohio. 2 big states there, 2 big swing states that aren't being pressured at all. Supun has a big money advantage, double the money.
Yeah, I think this could be close. I think it very likely could be.
Yeah,
on first glance, I felt like perhaps Supun didn't have enough states that he can pressure and steal, but if he grabbed Georgia, that already makes it extremely close, so maybe he can.
Yeah. Georgia is unlikely, though. Tahsin has African American and South. That'd be an unlikely flip, I'd say.
But definitely. Sometimes you must do the unlikely flips. But you're right, probably won't happen.
Tahsin's not gonna not defend Georgia, though. There's no way. Especially if Supun's not in South Carolina or Maryland. That's the big key there.
You know what? He should just spend all this money here. I'm just gonna double down on this.
Definitely the smaller states like Idaho, Oregon, Nevada, Hawaii, Nebraska, Kansas. Those are the more vulnerable states right now.
This is why I lose. I just be like, I'm gonna steal Georgia out from underneath him, and then he takes like 5 other states from me.
But there's a big clash in Georgia.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, that'd be the worst.
Yeah. Supun has some vulnerable states too, though. Only a small state, so it's huge that Tahsin's not didn't put any pressure on Ohio or Florida.
Let's see. Brendan says Iowa will be all in with swing money. Yeah? Could be. Where will he spend his town and gown money? I guess he'll have to spend it in many different places, so yeah, that's possible.
Siraj in the comments saying looks like Tahsin's first defeat of his title defense. If he does lose, this would be his first loss since way back into season 1. He was undefeated in the playoffs. He's undefeated right now.
Posting a quick fire poll here. Who do you think will win ballot round? Go ahead and answer real quick if you like. If we can get it in here before they hit submit. All right, looks like the results are coming in. Currently split here, 50-50.
Oh, nice. I love it.
Okay, looks like Supun moving up. It's staying pretty close. I'll report back in a second here. Well, more than a second. That would be ridiculous.
Yes, we got a Tyler Barola match here. Turn 13. We have Then we have a ballot.
The Barola 13 special. The number 13. The number 13 special. There you go. Bang. Packaged. Sell it on a shirt. Alright. Supun currently has 70% with 10 people reporting in.
Alright.
Okay, I'm going to show the results in here. We got 30 seconds left. Who do you think will win?
Coming down to the wire here, both these guys definitely are very thoughtful players. Definitely want to make sure they get the most bang for their buck here. Definitely look out for Nevada, Oregon, Idaho, Hawaii. Perhaps a Minnesota flip.
Here we
It's
go.
It's not gonna be easy for Supun. Let's see. If one person missed their turn, that would be tragic. They both get it in. Alaska's defended.
Alaska flips. Oh!
Oh,
Flash.
just enough.
Arkansas could be the difference maker. Can you believe that?
It could be that 15,000 right there. We'll see right now. So far, it's been perfectly defended. Why? Oh, that's 4 more points. Oh, and more defense.
Up.
Indiana flips. That's
Bang.
pretty big.
Indiana.
That's a 22-point swing right there. Kansas flips.
Oh, close. Real close.
Minnesota flips.
Big flip.
Oh, just enough. Nebraska flips by 1. Didn't want to risk it with Nevada.
Oh, another flip.
It's looking like Supun.
I think he's
Gonna
pulling away
end
with
the
this one.
undefeated reign of Tahsin. Yes, it looks like it is. Congratulations, Supun Liyanage. What a match!
That was close all the way through.
Yeah, it's very close.
That was a great one.
Great job, Supun. Congrats on
Congratulations.
the win.
Big win
Good
there.
try, Tahsin. You played a hell of a match. Definitely
Absolutely.
entertaining. Very entertaining for me.
Yeah, definitely. Great match to both of them. Close from beginning to end. Came down to a few different states there, but it was a tight match. Good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Supun getting to California and Tahsin not being able to pip up there was the key. I'd say was the biggest difference maker. That just
definitely
solidified Supun's 6 bonuses. And with 6 bonuses, you're at 6 bonuses. Most the other player could get was 4. So,
Do you notice they changed these?
Definitely
These don't
cash.
quite work. Haven't for a while. These
What?
These groups displays at the end of the game.
what do you mean?
They used to show the groups that you had at the end.
The groups? What do you mean? Oh yeah, you're right. The groups. I don't know what they're doing now because they don't even show like. They
used
showed
to-
maybe 1, 2, or 3 of them.
Yeah, they used to display all of them, and then it like broke, and they just never revisited it.
Yeah, looks like in the comments we had people, Siraj saying congrats to the soup. Daniel Smith saying way to go Supun. Liyanage telling Tahsin a good game. Troy Moore saying great game, 2 legends. Jackson Tingle saying wow. Brendan Borman, no Florida pressure was huge. Very
agree.
true there, Brendan. That was probably no Florida or Ohio pressure.
I mean, when he had the African American bonus, I would think that spending the 100K would be just like a really good investment, just to make him spend a couple 100K defending it at least.
Yeah. Tahsin in the comments saying good game, Supun. You were pretty much error-free this game. Well done. So Tahsin, great sport. Congratulating Supun on his win. 2 great guys, 2 great sports.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very happy to have them in the RHL.
Super cool guys, super nice. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, super good guy. Both of them on the other side of the world from us, at least. Supun lives in Sydney, Australia. Aussie native. and then Tahsin living in, I believe he's in. Oh man, I don't want to mess this up. Where Tahsin lives. So if anyone, Tahsin, I know he doesn't live in America right now. He's doing school somewhere across the globe. And I don't want to get the country wrong, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, two great guys. Thank you all for joining us. This has been a great, very fun match to stream. I'm glad I got to do another stream with you, Tyler. Looking forward to our next one also.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's been a pleasure. Thank you to everyone for joining us for this matchup. Once again, two great guys. Great competition here. International showdowns in the RHL. Looking forward to the next one.
I love that. International showdown. We got to use that next time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, you guys have a good one. I have been Javier Rodriguez III. Deuces, juices.
It's Tyler DeMoura, King of the North. See you guys later.